One of the biggest things that I'm learning while going through my adulthood these past couple months is how impactful actions can be when you are trying to put yourself in a position of success. You know, we all got this great idea, right? We have this vision in our life where we want to succeed. We want to do this by 22, we want to do this by 25, we want to be this by 30, and then we definitely want to be this by, 65. But one of the biggest things that I'm learning right now is that time goes by really slow. And if you're not doing anything throughout this time frame, when you're in your 20s, time will feel very fast in comparison to others who do a lot. And many times I do see days slip by, right? It's like, man, it's already 8 p.m. already. I was maybe scrolling too much on TikTok or watching too much YouTube, just doing stuff we all do all the time, right? And it's like we're watching other people do the things that we want to do, and we're taking time out of our day to allow them to do the things that they want on their time. It's like a transferring of time. And it's like, I know I can be in the position that they're in, and you probably know that you can be in the position that they are in, but you just allow yourself just to ponder and think and plan, and there's no action involved. Some of the things that I'm learning right now, that it's hard to be a perfectionist or someone who wants to do good, especially in a time like this. Because right now in this time, we all have the same amount of information, the same amount of knowledge when it comes to things, and access to get both of those things. So if you have all this access, all this knowledge, one of the hardest things for you to do is just do it. And it's a very simple, thing to say, but it's a very challenging thing to do, because we all have different goals and terms of success, and many of us don't look at success as going through trial and error. Many of us think going through success is just figuring out what you want to do and becoming really good at it. And we all have different passions, and we have multiple passions. We have multiple things that we want to do. So sometimes it's so hard for us to just choose one thing and just do it and just move forward with it, because there's relatively 16 hours in a day. We sleep for 8 hours. Some people sleep for 7, less if you really want to, but we usually have 16 to 17 hours a day when we're awake. And throughout those days when we're awake, there's so much time that we have to just figure out what we need to do. Some of us fill it with work, some of us fill it with school, some of us fill it with nothing. But the point I'm trying to say is that we all have the same amount of time, but your way of using it will become a reflection of what your life will become in the future. So if we're all sitting in the same room, right, and we're trying to escape this room, it's dark and there's tools around, but we can't see it. The ones that choose to do nothing will continue to stay in that dark room. But those who just do something and continue to do it, no matter how much you fail and how much you waste time and how much things shift, eventually the person that does something figures out how to get out of that room. So what I'm saying is, for those people out there who just struggle with the aspect of doing something, I want you to really just sit down with yourself. Write a list of things that you may have been procrastinating on or trying to figure out what your next steps are. And one by one, with the hours that you have, I want you to do 5 minutes of those things that you really want to do. So this is an example of something that I really want to do. I just want to post YouTube content. So I'm sitting in the car, driving to the gym, and just posting myself, whether it's 1 minute to 5 minutes of simple videos of me talking to YouTube. And obviously, some things might not happen with it, but the process of you doing it and the process of you consistently putting yourself out there will reach a certain level of success that will profit you in the future. So go out there and just do the things that you really want to do, and start small, and watch how your life changes overnight. My name is Jabez Hill, and I'm gonna be doing this consistently. And if y'all want to join me in this journey, make sure you subscribe. I'm out.